And I am live. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, I wanted to come on here and take a moment to reflect on 2025 honestly and intentionally. Okay? Because it's been a year. It's been a year to say the least. It was deep. This year wasn't loud for me. 2025 stretched me, refined me, and required more from me than I expected. It required more from me than I expected, honestly, and I couldn't have done it without God. And if this year has challenged you too, I want you to know that you are not alone. No, you are not. You are not alone. All right? 2025. Honestly, it wasn't even about overnight wins. It wasn't about flashy moments or constant celebration. No, it was a year of building quietly, intentionally, sometimes even painfully. Some days really did feel productive, but there were some days that I was not productive. Some days I was just questioning everything, but every single day taught me something. And I have learned that growth does not always look like the progress I'm expecting until I look back. And that is what I am doing today because when you look back, you just you when things are happening in front of you, when you think, look forward, you don't appear to have you don't see when things are happening in the heat of the moment, you don't get to see it. But when you look back, then you realize, oh, I've grown a lot. All right. So for me, one of the biggest lessons that 2025 has taught me is that clarity beats hustle. I was trying to do everything, but I realized I don't have to do everything. I only just decided to focus on what truly mattered because that's really the key point. That's really the changing point for me. I also learned that discipline will carry me when motivation disappears because let's face it, motivation is not enough, right? And saying no is not rejection, it is alignment. I chose to focus over noise, I know, and that changed everything to me because there is noise everywhere. But changing my focus over noise changed everything for me. Yes, it did. So listen, as much it didn't work because everything I tried, it's normal that you would have your ups and downs. Right? And that's the truth. Not everything worked. Some plans didn't move as fast as I expected. Yes, I had plans at the beginning of this year, but it didn't move as I expected. Some of my ideas needed refining. And then there were moments of doubt, real moments of doubt. But what didn't work didn't stop me. It shaped me. Failure didn't define 2025 for me. Feedback did. Yes. For everything that didn't work, what I got was feedback, and that is what defined the year for me. Yes. So you can see it wasn't all rosy. Now, the biggest change for me in 2025 wasn't external. No, it wasn't. It was more internal. And that's why they say that you have to make change in your head first. Bob Proctor will say, if you can see it in your mind, then you can feel it in your hand, then it will come to reality. So the biggest change for me was internal. I really did stop waiting to feel ready because the truth is, you would never be ready except you take an action. I stopped shrinking my voice. I stopped letting people's words define me. I started to trust my experience, my instincts, and my journey because that is all that matters. And then I began to see myself differently, not just as someone building, but as someone leading. That was the shift for me, and it changed how I showed up. Yes, it changed how I showed up completely. All right. So, this year has taught me the value of peace. I have become more intentional with my energy, my boundaries, and my time. more intentional. That's what I've said, more intentional with my energy, my boundaries, and my time. Okay. And I think that is key for me. All right. I still a work in progress. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm definitely not where I was when I started my journey. One thing I've also learned this year is that rest is a reward. It's not, sorry, rest is not a reward, right? It is a requirement. It is very important that you rest. Very, 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 very important. Honestly, when your body is talking to you, please, please, and please listen. There are so many mishaps that would have been avoided if we only listened, excuse me, to our body. Okay. And it is a requirement that you rest. Because you know what? Success does not mean anything if it costs your well being. That is it. If it costs you your well being, then your success means nothing. Nothing. Now, as I stepped into the new year, I am doing so with clarity, confidence, and conviction. I am no longer going to shrink my vision to fit fear. No, I refuse to be afraid. I refuse to shrink my vision. No, I am dreaming big. I am choosing alignment over pressure. Yes, because this year that we're about to finish tomorrow has prepared me for the next step. Yes, I'm saying that with full clarity and with full confidence. It has really prepared me for the next step. And this new step requires a stronger version of me, which I am already ready to be. All right. So if 2025 stretched you, please hear this. You are not behind, you are being prepared. The next season is about intentional growth, about becoming. I don't know if you've ever come across Michelle Obama's book, Becoming. Go and read it if you haven't. Go, let it be, read that book and you will understand what I mean by becoming. It's about you getting ready, preparing to be that version of yourself that is ready to take over what is coming ahead of you. It's about stepping forward with purpose. Yes. So I want to say thank you for being here with me from the beginning of the year till today, for those that are here with me right now. And I'm excited for what's coming and for who I am becoming. Honestly, I am really, 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 really excited. Okay? So listen, if 2025 stretched you and you're ready to move differently in 2026, I want you to know that you don't have to figure it out alone. You don't. I was exactly in your situation. And thankfully, I didn't have to go through all of this change myself. And I'm saying to you as well that you do not have to figure it out alone. I am building something for myself around my business and my mentorship, and I'll be sharing it with you shortly, very soon. And if you're following me on my page, you would know what it's all about. But I will come out again at some point to share this thing that I'm building for myself. And if that is you that wants to change and step into 2026 in a different way, keep an eye on this space. Okay? Keep an eye and watch what is going to come in this space. All right. So I just want to say a big thank you for everybody that has been with me on my journey from the beginning of this year to the end of this year. And I hope that I have, in one way or the other, inspired you to be bold, to be audacious, and to be courageous because I am a testimony of bold audacity and courage, being courageous. And I'm even going to take it into the new year. It is something I'm going to continue audacity. And it started to work because I've started testing it out. All right. Do not shrink and let 2026 be the best year for you yet. All right. Watch this space and thank you very much.